Springs, Carrie McCausland.
And the answer, of course, is yes. We can. Who am I? I'm Carrie McCausland. I am the city's new sustainability coordinator. If I look familiar, it is because I have been working for the city for several years now in the public communications department. But my position as the sustainability coordinator is new. I've had it for just over 3 months, so I haven't solved all our problems quite yet. give me a month or two, maybe I'll have it down. My position is actually funded by the Department of Local Affairs, and as I said, I think I said, it's 3 years. So that gives us at least some time to be doing quite a bit. And I want to share the things I've been working on so far as the city has made changes to its procurement practices in that short time. We've been applying for grants because, of course, my position came with no money. So I've been very busy doing that. And then trying to find collaboration opportunities. There are a ton of really wonderful organizations here locally that if we tap into each other, I think we can do some wonderful things. And finally, I've been supporting our city's green team. And for those of you who don't know, the city does have a green team. This is a group of employee volunteers. They began about a year ago now, and we have 35 members who are working members who squeeze what they can in here and there to make things happen and are doing really wonderful things. In fact, one of the things they did was write the grant that helped to fund my position, so I'm very thankful to them. In addition to the green team members, we have what we call green fans, and this is approximately another 55 people who can't contribute quite as much time, but really have their heart in this topic, and they help here and there as they can for some of our larger projects. But what this says to me is that there is tremendous support within the city organization for green and sustainable things. In fact, last summer, we did a survey, the green team did a survey of city employees, and 73% said that the city's participation in green or sustainable activities was very important. So, and that was before we started a lot of our education and outreach. So that says that there is a lot of support for this issue, and I just wanted to share that. So what am I working on next? Well, in March, our city council reviewed a series of 6 sustainability principles. This summer and fall, we're going to begin an effort to turn those principles into a sustainability plan. This plan will be not just for the city as an organization, but also for the community in areas where it intersects with what the city organization, the services that it provides. That'll be a big effort. I also plan to launch an e-newsletter to let everybody know what we are doing and communicating a little bit better. I often run into people who think that there's just not much going on in Colorado Springs, and while I agree we have a long ways to go, and there are many, many communities ahead of us, we are not starting from ground zero. We do have a lot of things going on, and we can network those and really feed off of each other's passion. I think we can take that a long way. So, and in the meantime, if you want more information on what we're doing right now, I encourage you to go to the environmental sustainability pages on the city's New Springs Gov website. You'll find a section called Greening Colorado Springs with a slideshow there that just kind of gives you I want to say a brief outline, but in truth it's a long outline of what we're doing and through photos, so it's not that painful. So one of the things Steve asked me to do is really tell you what I think that you can do yourselves to help this effort, and there are some things. And I just want to start off by saying that one of the great things is that something like this is already happening. I think by holding events like this, you're showing that there is a lot of interest in the community and that you want to see more happen, and that's very important because it's really the community who drives any municipality. And for you to be here today is very important, and I appreciate you coming. It's important to celebrate where we are getting it right. And I really appreciate the efforts that we're going to make towards that tonight. I quite simply simply, I would like for you to sign up to provide me with your email address to receive that newsletter that when I write it, not only because you'll learn more about what's going on, but because I anticipate we're going to have many things coming up that we'll need a lot of participation in. I mentioned the sustainability plan. That's going to involve a lot of community participation. So I have a green hat on a table out there that I can't point to, but if you see the green hat, I don't think you can miss it. There are some places for you to put your email address in, and if you could do that, then we'll keep you in the loop, and hopefully you'll feel inclined to come out and support some of those things and take part. Finally, on our SpringsGov web pages that I mentioned, the environmental sustainability pages, you're going to see a page there called Education. And certainly it lists how I can come to your group and talk about all the things that the city is doing in more detail than I have tonight. And other members of the city organization as well. There are several members who can speak about environmental opportunities. But more importantly, at least I believe, and much, much more interestingly, you'll also see areas where we want you to educate not only us as employees, but the groups of people that we have access to. And by that I mean our senior center programs, our children's programs, our teen programs, our therapeutic recreation programs. I cannot tell you how excited these groups are at the prospect of having folks like you who know very well your little corner of the world come in and educate them and the people that they work with, because they feel this is an important topic. And it's a great opportunity because these are the people who aren't here tonight. They're not yet part of the choir. I say not yet, because I think someday they will probably be part of the choir if we do reach out to them. But these are the folks that aren't here. They're perfect. So if you have something that your group or you think would make a good fit, please visit those pages and contact. All the contact information is up there. Contact them with your ideas for how you can work with that particular segment, all sorts of segments, to really spread our reach. Okay, I can't help but always include a shameless plugs section. So I'm going to include my city shameless plugs right now. Bike to Work Month is going on right now. We have our Bike to Work Day breakfast Wednesday. It's just in a few days, and this is a great, huge, fun event. You can go to springsbikemonth.org for more information on that, or our Kids Bicycle Roundup, or an extensive number of bicycle clinics. Really fabulous clinics this year. They've got unicycling, they've got adaptive bicycling, they just a ton of stuff. So I encourage you, this is a fabulous event, a fabulous month. I'm going to plug that one of our Green Team sponsored Green Bag Lunch and Learns is coming up on Thursday. Once a month, the Green Team Education Subcommittee sponsors a Lunch and Learn. This is open to the public and our employees. The topic is Composting 101, and it's a panel discussion. I'm very thrilled that Larry Stebbins, Dave Phillips, Marsha Erlenbaugh, and Craig Carter are going to join me for this. It's free. It's at the City Administration Building over the noon lunch hour. So if you can swing by for that, and you're not a composter, but you'd like to maybe be one, or maybe even if you don't think you'd like to be one, come on by to check that out.